Now that's, we have two equations. We have L and C. Now C has xy in it. The presence of xy multiplied by each other makes it a quadratic. Ever cool with that? It's a quadratic because there's x multiplied by y. Okay? Now, oh sorry. The next thing is we have the linear. It's x minus y minus 1 equals 0. We'll take a vote. How many people got x on its own? How many people got y on its own? Many people got nothing on its own. Alright, bring the y to the other side. And we get x minus 1 equals y. Is that okay? Now what do we do with the equation over here then? Anywhere see a y or replace it with x minus 1. Okay? And there we go. And now we're going to have x squared minus 1x plus 2. Bring over the x and the 5. It is 15, my fault. Always take down the question correctly as well. Be a good start. If you took down the question wrong, but the question is still equally as difficult, you might only lose 3. If you take down the question wrong, where the question is so much easier than the original question, you could lose everything. So it depends. Situational. 17. Everybody cool with that? Now, more than likely we can't solve this, and if you can't solve it, what does that mean? It means the line you have, I don't know what shape that curve is. I'm just going to draw a random curve like this, and if it doesn't hit it, see the way that line does not hit that curve? That's what happens if you can't solve this. So we do the minus b formula, where a equals 1, b equals minus 2, minus b equals plus 2, c equals 17. And we see how it goes. Alright? So, if we get complex answers, there's no intercept. So what we're going to get? We're going to get minus b, which is 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is minus 2 squared. Did anybody get this far?
Yeah.
But you still got complex. You got y on its own, did you? Well, I got x on its own as well, so we should have the same answer.
Oh, sorry.
And you got a complex answer?
I got 4i over minus 4.
Yeah, same deal, yeah. So you proved it don't intercept. So, does anybody have it done this way? Take that as a no. Farmer, you got a question?
How can you put that in a like waiting?
There. Why do I do it? Oh, you always do it for a minus b formula. A is the number that comes in front of the x squared, b is the number that comes in front of the x, and c is what comes in front of the 7 bits. That's what comes last. Okay. Now, alright guys, and what we get next is 2 times 1. And we get math error. Okay, now what does that mean then? Just focus on what's in the square root sign, isn't it? So we're just going to get rid of this part here. Then we're going to go back and get rid of this here. And equals minus 64. So minus 2 plus or minus the square root of minus 64 over 2. No, it's minus 64.
No.
Oh, what, where? On the bottom?
No.
On the top? Oh, 2, yeah. So 2 plus or minus 4i over 2, which would be 1 plus 2i and 1 minus 2i. Curve does not intercept there. Line does not intercept there. Curve. Why? Complex answers. Line does not intercept. Curve. Alright, that's just lazy. Huh? Oh, sorry, 8i. Oh man, I'm on a roll today. Sorry guys, 8i, and then divided by 2, it's 4i.
So, you know that's right.
If you get complex answers, which are answers like these, it doesn't hit the curve. If you get regular numbers like 2 or 3, it does hit the curve. Okay?
Is that the answer?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Complex answers, line does not intersect curve. Alright.
How does that not intersect curve?
Remember the diagram I drew earlier?
Yeah.
If you get 2 regular answers, it hits it twice. If you get 1 regular answer, it hits it once. If you get complex answers, the line doesn't hit the blue curve. That's it. Like x equals 2 and x equals 3. Okay? Or y equals 2 and y equals 3. Okay, anything that hasn't got an I. Now, are we on 16, is it?
You do 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, question 3, really quickly. Now, Sam, question 3 is pretty much already done for you. What you have is, in question 3, you have a regular U-shaped curve. See the U-shaped curve? The U-shaped curve would be, I'll do it in red. That's your U-shaped curve there, yeah? And it hits at -2 and -1, so it looks something like that. Ever caught that? Then you have a line, and the line we'll do in black. And what I'm trying to prove is that, does the line hit it twice? Does it hit it once? In which case it's called a tangent, or does it not hit it at all? Now, what we're going to do next is, the line is y equals x minus 3, and the curve is y equals x squared plus 3x plus 2. Replace this y with x minus 3. So what do I put in here? X minus 3 equals x squared plus 3x plus 2. Move everything onto one side and I'll get x squared. What happens when you move one x from left to right? What happens when you move one x from left to right? Minus 1x, which will be 2x. And then 2 plus 3 equals 0. Is that right with you guys? Now, A will equal 1, B will equal 2, and C will equal 5. Is that right? Now, what you get next is the minus B formula, obviously. This is for question 3, so you get -2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared. Has somebody got the answer for this one? Yeah, it's going to be -6. It's going to be the square root of -16, which is 4, right? And then you're going to get -1 plus 2y and -1. And then you write this beside it. Complex answer, line does not intercept curve. And you're done. Alright?
So you do school credits where you figure it out in the back.
Where?
Yeah, just
Alright. Hey lads. Now guys, look at this. Proof that 2y plus 15 squared is 2b squared is that number there. So 2y by 2y is 4y squared. 2y by 15 is 30y. 2y by 15 is another 30y. And 15 times 15 is 225. 4y squared plus 60y plus 225. And we're good. Have we killed that?
yes.
Next one. We have a circle. Can anybody tell me anything? What do you know about this circle? This is a bit of revision. A bit of a blast from the past. What do you know about the equation I underlined? How do you know it's a circle, first of all? It has x squared plus y squared. That means it's a circle straight away. The fact that there's nothing beside the circle, what does that mean? So back in the day, there might have been something like this. X minus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared. That means the centre of the circle is 3, 2. But there's nothing beside it. So in fact, there would just be 0. So where do you think the centre of the circle is? Yeah, it's 0, 0. What do you think the radius of this circle is?
Root
Root 25 is? 5. So we haven't revised the circle in a long time, but that's what it would be, okay? Now, there's a line, and if it hits it once, it's a tangent. If it hits it twice, it's a chord. And if it doesn't hit it at all, you just get no answer, okay? So, using the linear equation, what do you do? Would you prefer to get x on its own or y on its own? Why would you not get y on its own in this case? You're not wrong, but you'd be making life difficult. It makes a fraction. You'll have to end up dividing by 2, won't you? So you have the choice of doing 2y plus 15, or you have the choice of x minus 15 equals 2y, and then x minus 15 over 2 equals y. There's only one winner, the one that hasn't got the fraction. At honours level, you don't get a choice, you have to do a fraction one. But at ordinary level, you always are given a choice. One of them will not have a fraction, and always choose that one. Okay? So we only have to learn one next, which is great. Right? Now, what do I do with this here, guys? Have the x value on its own, so what should I do now?
Substitute 2y plus 15.
Yeah.
That's the same as the answers.
So, oh yes, it is the same as the I answer. Thanks, Matthew. I was about to waste my time, I was. So we've already done this, haven't we? Now, what do we do next, lads? 4y squared plus 60y plus 200. Anything we can divide all them by? 5. If the Froze was here, he'd tell me to divide it by 5. He's mad for dividing it, he is. He's not happy unless I divide it. Now, you can do, you have choices in the exam. For those of you that didn't divide, you have an A value of 5, a B value of 60, a minus B value of minus 60, and a C value of 40. All roads lead to the same place. We're going to use an A value of 1, a B value of 12, a minus B value of minus 12, and a C value of 40. Guess what's going to happen? It's not going to work, and we're going to end up with a complex answer. We're going to say complex answer means line does not intersect curve. It's going to be quite easy, I hope. So it's going to be minus 12 plus or minus the square root of 12 squared minus 4 times 1 times 40. It's 144 take away 160, which is square root of minus 16. What's the square root of minus 16? 4. I divide them by 2, and what you get? And you're done. Complex answers means lines does not intersect the curve. What do you want me to do? Leave it there, yeah? I don't know about it.